fight works in a moment, but let's get those intros out of the way. Spawning the top right side of Orbital Shipyard, we got the blue Terran player from Root Gaming. It's Kelazhur. And he's going cheesy.
Ooh. In the bottom left as our orange Protoss, it's Decaado.
I feel like, you know that snare in the westerns, like, woo, and you hear like the rattle of the rattlesnake?
I know exactly what you're talking about, yes.
I feel like that needs to be said after his name. Decaado.
I guess you're thinking of like, what is it? Dorado? No.
Desperado.
Desperado, there we go.
Maybe, I don't know. I was just, as soon as you said it, my brain went there. But okay, so a bit of a, I mean, it's a Reaper proxy. Strange to see. I can't say this works against a lot of Protoss players, but again, Kelazhur might just simply be looking at this saying, okay, he's a diamond player. I know they've got a really tough round coming up afterwards. Let's just get this out of the way.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably it. The thing is, though, is that a Reaper proxy, even if you end up getting, like, 8 or 10 kills, like something stupid extreme, doesn't actually end the game. So there's got to be a follow-up to really actually, like, secure that GG. So it's still not the quickest game in the world, but certainly quicker. Plus, if this is the build that he's going to be using for the rest of these matches today, like, it's actually really nice to get a warm-up. Like, I'm sure everyone's been practicing. It's fairly late in NA. Their ladder day is already kind of over anyways, but I don't know, I actually kind of get, whenever I used to play tournaments, I got excited when this would happen. It put my mind at ease, I guess, to have such a potentially easy start.
Well, the SCV helped with some of the damage there. What a beast.
Yeah.
2 workers killed so far. The mothership core's en route, so is the adept. So this get to that point where it should start getting cleaned up. But as you said, even if you kill a lot of workers through this is not a game-ending move. This is something that gets you ahead by a rather significant portion, but it won't straight up end the game right here.
Yeah, already 5 probe kills. I mean, ideally for like a pro versus pro situation, 2, maybe 3 go down, and then the Reapers are alive, which is nice for the Terran. But anything above that, and you've actually messed up. So 5 probe seems to be it though, as the Mothership Core is out, and the Adept is chasing the Reapers. And the Reapers will escape. They can run away pretty quick, like, you know. That is a Forge and a Stargate? That's our Protoss player's still on 1 base. Oh no.
The Cyclone will shut down the Oracle for sure. The Reapers will still be annoying, so the Adept can't leave the base. The Cannon comes down, I guess, as super scare tactics, but this is where you put a pylon in your mineral line and say, hey, I've got a Mothership Core.
Yeah, as opposed to a cannon in your mineral line. I mean, both would do it, I guess. This is definitely an overreaction. Don't really like. I do wonder what Decado's thinking right now. I mean, maybe this is how it reacts. Ladder cheese can be a lot different, especially depending on what league you are and what server you're on too. So some people are actually probably even 3-racks proxying. I would not say like that was impossible to happen, but for just a 1-racks proxy of 2 Reapers, the cannon is definitely an over defense, but the fleet beacon is pretty interesting. Certainly not something Kelazhur is going to expect unless he scouts it.
1 base carrier is still going to be weak to Cyclones, however.
Yeah, I mean, even if it was a Tempest, just the fact that it's only 1 Tempest, the Cyclone gets under it, it's going to have a problem, and well, the Cyclone gets under the Oracle.
Yeah, it's going to be a GG, maybe. That's kind of everything he had. We got a donation coming in to kick off the North American qualifiers. That feels fantastic. Beater donates $10 and says, shut up and take my money. But Beater, you forgot to tell us, which race do you want to see nerfed? Terran, Zerg, or Protoss? Let us know in chat. Oh, Liberator app's on the backside. Didn't even see this bad boy sneak in. It's a Tempest. Maybe this guy's watched a couple of States games. Maybe he's a huge Roddy fan, but I don't think it's going to work in this situation.
Not on this map either. The great thing about States build, which you might see as he is in the qualifiers against plenty of decent Terrans, is that on Arena, or I think he also did it on Ruins of Saras, is that one Ruins of Saras was vertical spawn. So you have like a dead space that the Terran push is not going to be in the middle of waiting for your Tempests, or can't get to the middle of waiting for your Tempest. So their only option is actually to go for air, which can be a little lackluster in the early stages against Tempests. You go up against Marines in the middle of the map with a Tempest, it's no problem.
I didn't know there was the Widowmine dynamic for the Liberator, but if you just saw, the Liberator fired about 4 shots and killed 0 probes, because they hit as they would enter the assimilator.
the more we know.
I guess it's with any and all projectiles. I just didn't realize the Liberator projectile was gonna be slow enough for that to be an issue.
Yeah.
Fear Dragon! Where's Fear Dragon? Someone remind me to tell Fear Dragon later.
That's not useless enough, though. Like, that is kind of useful. I'd call it like 50% useful, you know?
Okay, so not Fear Dragon can't post it. We could post it. Beater,
Yeah,
by the way, I asked
exactly.
him in chat to get around the stream delay. He says, oh, I didn't know there was a donation thing going on. The nerf Protoss, fuck Adepts. This guy, he's living 2 patches behind the time, but he's still got that passion. Thank you, Beater. That'll bring nerf Protoss up to $17, by the way. And the Adept gets taken care of. The Tempest, how is that Tempest still not, I guess he sent the first one across the map, never mind. I was like, how is that Tempest still building? It's ridiculous.
It took forever.
Right?
Should be at least 5 times faster.
GG! Thank you, Raycon, by the way, for subscribing for 9 months during that game. But let's get that nerf jar updated here. 7